Hey, Derek here. Number 6 on the list, Crystal Peak Loop in Crested, Butte, Colorado. What can I say about this ride? I think the best thing to know about this ride is that out of all rides on the list, this one is the most difficult because there's a lot of climbing at altitude and a lot of the climbing is steep, but you're climbing through some amazing terrain across some major drainages outside Crested Butte, Colorado. All in all, it's just incredible wilderness experience. So let's look at the elevation profile of this track. So this ride is just over 43 miles long and starts at about 8,900 feet in the town of Crested Butte. You roll out of town, up Tony's, Upper, take a left out on Brush Creek Road, then take a right on Ferris, up Trail 409 Ferris Creek Trail, and then up the new Point Lookout Trail, and then down Double Top, and the Spur, and then Waterfall Cut Off, and then up Cement Creek Trail on Cement Creek Road for just a little bit, and then up Crystal Peak Trail to Trail 400, and then a long descent, brief stint on Brush Creek Road, and then take a straight turn onto Death Pass, Canal Trail, Brush Creek, back into town, this time via the New Delhi Trail. So the high point here, if you didn't see, is 12,355 feet, starting at around 8,900. So a lot of climbing in between. There you go. It's your elevation profile. Let's start with the notes. This ride starts and finishes in Crested Butte at the corner of Highway 135 and Elk Avenue at the Visitor Center. There's a big public parking lot behind the Visitor Center. You can see right there. It's a park there. And then head west out of town, out Elk Avenue and McCormick Ranch Road. And then you're going to take a left up the zigzag trail there called Tony's, and then take a right on Upper, and then Upper's going to take you through a neighborhood and then out to Brush Creek Road. You're going to take a left, and then your next turn is going to be a right on this Ferris Creek Road, which is a four-wheel drive road and a steep climb. Don't be an eager beaver on this one. There's a lot of climbing to come, so just spin it easy up this hill. And then over here, you're going to take your right-hand turn for Ferris Creek Trail, Trail 409. This trail was remodeled by the Forest Service and the Crested Butte Mountain Bike Association last year. What was once largely an impassable trail in some parts is now bomber all the way through. So much fun, so technical. Pretty stiff climbing though. And then, so anyways, you're going to take that trail up to this trail, which is Point Lookout Trail. And this was built from scratch in 2013 by the Crested Butte Mountain Bike Association. It's a little over 2 miles long. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring you up to the Double Top Trail. And then Double Top's a little downhill. And then you're going to get down here to the bottom of this downhill run, and you have a pretty stiff climb to do. But that climb is going to bring you up to the Waterfall Cut Off Trail, which is a trail, old trail built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and as I understand it, it's recovered by Don Cook, and then included in the new travel management plan by the Crested Butte Mountain Bike Association, and then remodeled slightly. It's really tight, amazing single track, mountain bike single track trail. So anyways, it traverses sort of, it feels like it should be going downhill, but really what you're doing is sort of traversing along there with mostly downhill, I guess. But anyways, it's so awesome because it's so narrow and single and twisty. And so anyways, you come over here to the Waterfall Trail, take a right, and then take a left on Cement Creek Trail, which was remodeled, I think, in 2010. By the Crested Butte Mountain Bike Association, and so it's a really smooth, much faster section of trail. It connects up here with Cement Creek Road, and then you're going to ride Cement Creek Road for a little bit, and then take this left for Crystal Peak. And this is a really stiff climb, folks. But you can do it because there's lots of inspiration, because it is so beautiful up here. So you get over this hill and just look all around. It's majestic. So anyways, you get back in this little switchback. You want to take a left for the Brush Creek Trail, Trail 400, and bomb this downhill. And then you'll get out onto Brush Creek Road. It turns into Brush Creek Road, and then you want to look for this little trail here. This is Death Pass. It's not signed, but it's called Death Pass because it's narrow, exposed trail. You don't want to fall off to the left. Don't worry, there's not much chance of it unless you're stupid. So anyways, you're going to take Death Pass, and when you get towards the end of it, you want to be looking for this trail here before you get on this back on this 2-track. Look for this trail, the Canal Trail. And then Canal Trail is going to connect you back up with Brush Creek Road, which you're going to ride back into town and take the New Delhi Trail back into Crested Butte. So that's it. That's your Crystal Peak loop. All in all, the toughest ride in the whole list, and the one that probably has the most single track in it. This is nearly all single track all the way around. It's pretty awesome. Alright, you should do it. It's hard, but you'll see stuff you can only see on a bike on this ride. Later.